Today on Nathan and Landon Do Business, we send an email to corporate magnate Christopher Drake as a ghost, or maybe a pirate, or some other third thing.
I
Nathan,
like that we don't even know what we're doing. Like, we'll find it.
yeah, it'll come to us in the moment.
Yeah.
You can't force genius like this. It just flows through you. Like,
Yeah. We're just a conduit for the universe's genius.
exactly. Yeah, that and AI. We do both those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. How's it going? This is a business podcast that you're watching. All tens and twenties of you, welcome back. We love you dearly. This podcast is called Nathan and Landon Do Business. I am Landon of said duo, Nathan and Landon, and with me, as always, is the one, the only human transformer, Nathan.
That's me.
So, your current state is human, human man. Have you given it a thought to transforming into something different, be it robot or organic material?
Well, based on what's happened to me in the last few years, I feel like I'm transforming from a human into a fatter, uglier human. So it's not a
It's
great
still,
power to have, but
it's still a good it's still a good ability to be able to transform year over year.
yeah, you play the hand you're dealt.
Yeah. I transform, it just takes me a long time. This reminds me, I'm not sure if you and I had this discussion of like, it'd be a really funny superhero movie about a boy man, boy who has the ability to turn into a man. It just takes him 30 years.
Yeah. Just wait
Boy
for it, though.
man. Really, they should have changed the movie Boyhood into Boy Man and turned it into a superhero story.
Then it would have been successful.
Yes. Thrill as this boy transforms into a man.
All the powers of a man.
In the body of a boy. Yeah. Even though like Boy Man, isn't that really like Shazam? His
Yeah. If you subtract the 30-year wait, then it's Shazam. So
yeah. And even then, Boy Man is a funnier name.
yeah, you really should have gone with Boy Man.
That was the working title.
Yeah.
Boyman. Oh goodness. We're off to a wonderful start. Nathan, my friend, how you been?
Can't complain. How about yourself?
Oh, I can complain all day, and I will. Let me
Go on.
let me tell you about Gen Z kids and the jokes they don't laugh about.
I hate that.
I know. Well, I was telling you before we pressed record, and I'm going to force this onto the rest of the viewing audience. They're going to be forced to listen to my thing that I told my children that I thought was very funny, and nobody laughed. So, Nathan, you're familiar with this Peter Cetera song, "The Glory of Love," right?
I sing it to myself at least 3 times a day,
Me
thrice
too.
daily.
Russ Daily, Peter Cetera crooning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the standard lyrics. I am the man who will fight for your honor. And I was
Yeah.
thinking to myself, wouldn't it be funny if a judge used that song in his closing arguments, singing to the judge? That would be a powerful thing. And
Absolutely.
and my children did not laugh.
I
They
feel
didn't
like the
think it
judge
was.
would really appreciate that.
I know. The judge starts tearing up.
Yeah.
The attorney falls to his knees. We're gonna live together,
Knowing
going
forever.
together.
Or knowing
We did it all.
together.
I don't even know what the words are.
We did it all for the glory of love.
Yeah. So,
I love that bit where you just like say the lyrics to a song. My kids, as you've alluded to, the Gen Z has a mixed reaction to it, shall we say. But I love doing that bit and I will never stop.
no. Me too. The other bit I do with my kids they don't appreciate is coming up with Halloween names for things or just seasonal holiday themes, and they don't appreciate that either. Like
Yeah.
for example, Knott's Berry Farm, right? It's a place, it's an amusement park.
Sure.
And every year they changed it to Not Scary Farm for Halloween, because
Right.
scary rhymes with berry, which
Oh,
to
that's
me,
I get that now. I always wondered. I was like, how did they get there?
that's a long walk. Yeah. But I have a bone to pick with that because not scary implies that it is indeed not scary. And
Yeah,
it actually is scary when you go in there. There's zombies shambling and whatnot. So
like zombified Snoopy or whatever.
yeah, yeah, just his puppy flesh falling off his zombie bones.
Yeah.
That got dark. Yeah. But anyways, I thought a more appropriate name should be Berry Scary Farm because, berry rhymes with very, and
It
scary
does.
is indeed scary. I don't know. Somebody ought to write a letter, Nathan.
If only we knew some men who were gifted at writing emails to people.
Welcome to the email podcast where we write nothing but emails all the time. Emails in the tens and twos. That was bad.
I'd
Yeah.
watch that.
Two men write emails. Imagine describing that to like a friend or a colleague. I've been watching this podcast where these two guys just write emails every 10 minutes. They're compelled to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of court order.
Or there's
So
like dark magic that compels them. Like they keep slipping in these references to being forced to do it and like trying to fight against it. But they can only
actually,
communicate via email, so it's hard to fight against writing an email when all you can do is write emails.
you look at like the left-hand column and the left-hand side of the page, and it just says "Help me, please," or "We can't stop." All the letters of the first sentences spell out some kind of distress message.
Yeah.
I would also watch that. Yeah. So, Nathan, before we jump into actually writing an email, this is an email episode. Do you have something you want to
Huzzah.
share? Do you have something you want to share?
I can share.
Yes.
I've been playing around with the AI, as is our wont.
Mm-hmm. Our best pal
Um,
Derek.
and one of the things I've been playing with, they've got some of these, the AIs they come up with these days. Let me tell you, I was playing around. They have some AI song generators, and so obviously, my mind went to a theme song for this podcast because
I
as exciting as our intro is, maybe we could spice it up a little bit.
I like it. I like it.
So it's a work in progress, you know.
No, this is
Um,
final. This is it.
so what I have so far, let me prepare myself here. Share sound. You need to hear the sound on this. Most theme songs are better when you hear the sound.
As is the case with music.
And it also includes the lyrics because it's sometimes hard to understand what the AI voices are singing. So I'll play it for you now.
Sure.
Landon, taking the stage with business minds full of ingenuity. Yeah, yeah. Future ideas, they're on the rise, ready to make waves, reach for the skies. Oh, Nathan and Landon do business, sharing their brilliance. Oh, what a sight! With every episode, they'll inspire. And they'll soar in a blimp of your delight.
So,
So yeah, as motivational pop goes, I feel like that's pretty strong.
oh yeah, Justin Timberlake is quaking in his boots right now because that's basically the Trolls 4 soundtrack right there you've created.
Yeah.
That's our next pitch is that you and I star in Trolls 4. It's all us.
I don't even know how many Trolls movies there are these days.
Yeah, me either. I lost count. Question, and don't take this as criticism. Could the phrase a blimp of pure delight be a euphemism for the wiener?
I assume it is.
I mean, I would want to soar off in a blimp of pure delight. Don't get me wrong. That sounds incredible. I just like making wiener analogies. I think it's funny.
Yeah, I'll keep workshopping the theme song there with the AIs and questions. So
Excellent. No, I think it's solid. I think let's use this as our outro today. Let's put it in there. So, folks who want to hear it again, just hang out to the end. You'll hear it. It's going to be great. Yeah. But today we're going to write an email. I'm really excited about this, Nathan. But guess what?
what?
I have a choose your own adventure email this week.
Ooh,
Are you ready to see
delightful.
it? Yes. So, normally when we write these emails, it's kind of from the hip and it's pretty unhinged. It generally leads to human suffering and forced labor and whatnot. That's all here. Don't get me wrong. But what I have are three different ways we could approach it. So what I did, again, using our best pal AI, is I made a rough email structure and I wrote it in three different tones of voice. So check this out.
As long as it still has human suffering, I'm on board.
Oh, they're suffering. Don't fret. So the first letter assumes that you and I are time travelers, coming back from the future to tell Christopher Drake how successful we've been. I have white hair somehow.
That's a pretty good angle.
Yeah, I think I agree. Like a time
If time
traveling,
travelers like ever come and tell you anything, you listen.
exactly. And look at the way we're dressed with those really thick suspenders that don't attach to anything. Like that's futuristic.
Yeah. All the kids of the future wear their suspenders that way. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And also I do like whatever device is here on his desk. Christopher, I assume it's Christopher Drake holding up the magical drifter deodorant and it says Drev to time on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I like how
anyways,
it's also a handy pencil holder, this time machine.
yeah. And he has something that could be baby oil, it could be vodka, it could just be mineral water. We don't know.
Yeah.
But some kind of flask. Um, okay, but yeah, this is the first angle, Nathan. Time traveler. The next angle is assumes that we are scary ghosts coming to warn Christopher Drake about what will happen if he does not take our business idea from beyond the grave.
That's
Feedback.
also pretty good. I don't know if I have the spectral energy to pull that off, but we can figure that out.
Yeah, it'll all come out in the wash. We'll talk to our time traveler selves about that.
Sure.
I mean, what I liked about this is like this could be like a Christmas Carol type scenario where we're like we're Jacob Marleying him up a little bit to scare him into going with us.
Yeah, my only concern is there's only two of us, so we might need a Denise to help us out. So.
Yes. Yes. I am Denise writing to you the spectral message from
Yeah.
my co-host from Beyond the Grave. Yeah. I like that. What I like is how pleased they both look in this scenario. So even though we are scary ghosts, they're not upset about us being there. They're listening to our pitch quite intently.
Yeah, they're into it.
Yeah. Okay. And then the third one is it assumes it's a letter being written from one of our merry pirate crew. So it's not from us. It's from one of our men, as it were, or ladies.
They do love writing little stories,
They do. Yeah.
even if their hands are made of rope. I assume that's what's going on back there.
He's got a rope hand. Oh, that is unusual. I hadn't noticed that before, but now I can't look at anything but that.
It's one of the choices they give you when you inevitably lose a hand as a pirate. Like you can go with standard hook, or we've got this new enchanted rope that you could use.
You know what? I'm going to go with the rope. That seems like a bold statement for me to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
So
do
this
pirates always display their ill-gotten booty like in open chest form? Like,
because
wouldn't they store that somewhere?
they're deeply insecure, Nathan. That's why.
Yeah. They always just got to show it off with loose gold coins floating about.
This shows I'm a pirate, see? There's skulls everywhere and half melted candles. I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
Stop saying that I'm not.
Look at these jewels.
And then on his desk, he has some kind of, I don't know, those eye drops. Is that iodine?
Yeah, it
I
might
don't
be
know.
iodine.
Just in case I get a boo-boo while writing this letter.
Yeah, you want to make sure things don't get infected because that's how you end up with rope hand.
I found there's no better way to end the story than, and that's how I got these rope hands.
It's got a flashy cummerbund though, so he's kind of a formal pirate.
He's very happy to be there. He's
Yeah,
cheering.
very happy.
He's like, Dennis, I need you to come and watch me write this letter. And he was just so thrilled. He's beaming back there, just cheering him on every stroke of the pen.
I'm into the room where the sail rigging is inexplicably indoors.
This this is not a very good pirate crew.
No.
Dennis, why be the sails inside? No, rope hands. Yeah. Oh, goodness, Dennis, you got to do better, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way all the jewelry's set up, it looks like they're like in an anthropology.
Yeah.
Necklaces be 2 for 1 today.
I feel it's a little greedy to be wearing a bandana on your head and a tri-corner hat on top of that. Like, pick a lane. Like, hat on a hat, literally.
That's true. You know, I imagine he was thinking like, it's pretty windy out there, and I am self-conscious about my bald spot. Should the wind kick up, I need to be prepared. Um, the entire backstory I'm seeing in this picture is this is a deeply insecure pirate, from the bandana and hat, from the jewels everywhere all across his desk, to the man he ordered to come in and cheer him on as he wrote the letter. This is
Yeah.
this is a sad pirate.
That is his hype man in the background.
It is.
Do you think they had hype men back then for writing letters?
I hope so. But you don't have a hype man for when you write emails, Nathan?
I'm hoping to find a good podcast about that, actually. So,
Go, 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 go. Right, right, right.
that's arguably my function in our email writings.
That's true. Am I the pirate? Am I the deep
You're the
insecure?
pirate. And I'm Dennis.
You old Dennis rope hands.
Ropan Dennis.
I want to take the tune of Mustang Sally and turn it into rope hands Dennis. Rope hands Dennis. Oh, that's the funniest thing I'll think all day. I can't wait for my kids to not laugh at it.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. We seem to have hit some pretty rich terrain on this picture.
We seem to be pretty into it. I think it just alludes to our love of pirates in general. So
It's true. Yeah, not the real scary pirates, mind you. Those are bad and scary.
yeah, we're against real pirates.
These fictional
Old timey
pirates.
pirates.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. Yeah. They're terrific. Oh yeah. Like it looks like they're in the Cheesecake Factory. Just the way it's all set up.
It's like a pirate themed Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. If you finish your flap steak, then you will get free rope hands.
Yeah.
That'd be a great eating challenge. Finish your chicken fried steak, get a free set of rope hands, just like Dennis here.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Yeah. The funniest part is when Dennis roaming from table to table making balloon animals, just struggling to do so. Yeah, it's really depressing. But that's the thing. He makes a lot of money because people just pay him to go away.
I've often wanted to get into a business where people just pay me to go away. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like a protection racket, except more sad.
yeah.
It's a pretty nice meal you're having here. It'd be a shame if it got a lot sadder.
He's got a pretty positive outlook, though. That's a big smile on his face.
Oh, it's maniacal. So here's the broader question: is Dennis plotting to harm the letter writer? Nathan, are you gonna kill me?
He's in the background just chanting his ropes maniacally.
Yeah. I hear ropes touching back there. You better not be tenting those rope hands evilly, Dennis. I'm not going to turn back from my letter to check.
No, he's too deeply engrossed in that letter writing to see what's going on behind him.
Yeah. So, on that note, do you want to see what the pirate letter looks like first?
Sure.
We can punch it up a little bit. This is 100% AI generated, so it's going to have some flaws. This is about as good as I could get it. So the subject line here is a treasure map to fortune awaits ye, Captain Drake. I'm
I'm
kind of
pretty sure
a
you missed. It's I.
oh, yeah.
One of the more important parts of that line.
Yes. I I'm not sure how I feel about assuming Christopher Drake's rank, that he's a captain or captain.
What about Capum
That's a good one. I mean, for all I know, he could be a rear admiral, which is also a funny name for a seafaring person.
or Corporal Drake? You don't know.
Yeah. Captain works though. It assumes he's the head of a merry crew, be it corporate or seafaring, one of the
Yeah.
two. So
We probably want to start by giving some sort of level of respect here. Like, we assume you've risen to the ranks of captain, and
or
we're
captain.
assuming he's a pirate too.
Yeah. Yeah. Please note, this letter assumes you have already achieved the rank of captain.
And that
Apologies
is
for
a
missing.
that is an office in the corporate structure of Heinz.
Yes. So I like that we have a plain English disclaimer here at the top.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll put it above. There we go. There. I like that better.
Perfect.
There we go. Now, do we want to put in here crunch and then cross it out and then put Christopher Drake? No, that's too on the nose.
Captain Crunch-Tiffer Drake.
That's kind of nice. That might be confusing, but that's never stopped us from doing something in writing before to a very
Yeah.
important person. You know what I've been thinking lately is the people we've been emailing to, Christopher Drake, Elon Musk, literally have the wealth and fortune and prominence to have us murdered.
Granted. But they're not counting on me showing up behind them with my rope hands. So.
Exactly. It's already been documented that we have ghost powers.
Yeah.
So
I don't think they would dare challenge us.
you're right. Plus, we're more annoying and weird than we are intimidating.
Yeah.
Talking about my rope hands. I don't know why it broke out my letter into numbers, but I'm gonna go with it because I couldn't be bothered to edit this, Nathan.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1. So I'd be writing. I'm not gonna do it in pirate voice. I'm gonna do it in North American businessman voice. I'd be writing ye from the deck of the SS Futurist. I have no idea why it's called that. A vessel commandeered by the infamous Nathan and Landon. These scallywags have charted a course to riches and adventure, with the cargo most peculiar, a magical deodorant concocted by the wisest of forest drifters. I didn't think that warranted any further explanation, did you?
Yeah, I think they'll get that.
Yeah.
You can get it from context. You need to write it in plural, though. This is we be writing you.
Oh, yes.
Write into ye.
We be writing to ye. I like that. Okay. Chapter 1. I like that this letter is a chapter book. Chapter 1. Point 1. Shiver me timbers. A pirate's introduction to the booty. In the pirate markets where we trade in tales and treasures, this enchanted deodorant be the talk of every port. Our spyglass shows that products with a hint of magic and adventure see a plunder increase in 200 doubloons on the pound. Aye, it's a commodity that'll have every buccaneer and landlubber lining up to part with their gold. Pretty solid business case right there.
Yeah. You're not going to get that many doubloons on the pound anywhere else.
So what I asked, so taking you behind the curtain, is I was having a hard time getting a letter on this topic because for some reason AI was getting confused about the concept of magical drifter forest deodorant and how it could be.
It could not be more clear.
I know. And so I asked AI to assume that they were a fancy business analyst and to make up phony stats and statistics to support why this was good. And it came up with just pure gold. And so that was the framework. And then I asked it to rewrite it as a pirate, a ghost, and a time traveler. And that's how we got to these. So the stats are here in all of them, but this one is in pirate stats. So,
Should we generate some images to go with each chapter here?
oh, absolutely. Yes. Hold, please. You want to put on some hold music while I do this? Here we go. All right, it's generating right now. In the interim, why don't I go ahead and read the second one? So,
Go on.
wait, hang on. It might be coming out already. No, wait, wait, wait.
We're really revolutionizing the email here to break it up into chapters and include an image for each chapter.
Oh,
I've
here we
never
go,
got an
Nathan.
email like that,
I know.
but I would pay attention if I did.
All right, here we go. You ready for the grand reveal?
Yes. Enchanted deodorant.
Yes. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is looking great. Oops, where'd you go? Here we go. So yeah, I feel like this looks pretty good. Nathan, this was a brilliant addition to the letter. This is going to turn things around for us, I feel like. We
This
have
is what we were missing here.
we got the busty pirate behind the other pirate there, you know.
Yeah.
This appears to be some kind of medicine show.
They appear to be emanating their own source of light
I
through the
mean,
enchantment of forest drifters.
yeah. Step right up.
I like that really tells the tale of us in every port trading in tales and treasures.
Hang on. See figure one. There. Now it's like a fancy white paper.
Yeah.
Now, while we do this, I'm going to go ahead and generate an image for this one too. Here we go. Hang on one second. Oh, no. Stop. Derek. Oh, it's doing it. Yes. Okay. All right. So here we have chapter 2. Wait, why did I take off the 2? There we go. Heinz on the high seas.
That's an important part of our email here. It's the chapter headings.
We don't want them to get lost.
No.
Is this a new chapter or a continuation of the first chapter? Don't worry, Christopher. We'll keep you safe. Heinz on the high seas, a perfect fit for your fleet. I like the spelling there.
Yeah.
Our seafaring statisticians. Can you say that word for me?
Statistician.
Thank you. Our seafaring statisticians. Do you like how I said like a child?
Daddy, can you read the big word?
Oh, no. Now I can't stop thinking about the I Am Sam trailer. Oh, it's in my head again. Damn it.
I'll be the 8-year-old girl in this relationship.
You'll be Dennis Ropan's an 8-year-old girl with a mentally disabled father. We can't lose. Clear eyes, Ropan's can't lose. Anyway, our seafaring statisticians predict that adding this mystical scent to your armada will boost Heinz's treasure trove by 500% in the Caribbean market alone. It'll draw in the young swashbucklers and the sea maidens by the shipload, increasing your brand's notoriety across the 7 seas. I guess that's a sea. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my goodness. This looks great. Check this out. Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Heinz mystical scent. What a sponsorship opportunity.
Yeah, I feel like the misspellings work though because of the way the spelling has gone throughout this letter. So
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Sorry, Derek. There we go. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, this is really special. Okay. So here we have chapter 3. The spoils of voyage, profits as vast as the ocean, which I think is just a rich tapestry of words. Can you tell I've been relying on AI too much to write when I say phrases like a rich tapestry of words?
Tapestry of, those things with letters,
Yeah.
words.
Okay. The spoils of voyage, profits as vast as the ocean. Invest in a handful of gold coins, and you'll be swimming in a sea of jewels in jolly times. We foresee a return of 300% in Spanish pieces of eight within the first year of sailing, with the potential to capture the attention of every pirate. Daddy, I should have said it like that. Oh no.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with the direction this podcast is heading.
Nathan and Landon make each other and their audience feel very uncomfortable. The words slipped out of my mouth, and I don't know. I know we had we captured the attention of the alt-right a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I want to know who we're gonna get this week. Listen,
It's
you
a little
perverts.
worrisome.
Keep it in line, you perverts, or you're out of here. So I'm going to try again. With the potential to capture the attention of every pirate, privateer, and sea creature across the waters. Not bad. Oh, wow. This looks really good. I think this really brings to life the potential. That looks nice.
Yeah, showing off the open barrels of gold and jewels and the busty lasses that we might encounter along the way,
And a dolphin there somehow.
and a friendly dolphin.
Yeah, and this is some kind of bird. It looks like. And I'm really
That's none of our
concerned
business.
Yeah, none of our business. I'm deeply concerned about the safety of this pirate. And that woman appears to be directly beneath a very poorly moored chest of treasure.
Yeah, why did we attach the chest to the side of the boat? This
For
is
the
poorly
same
designed.
for the same reason we put the sails inside the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
These poor, deeply insecure pirates. They just want everyone to accept them.
Yeah, I feel like one storm and all that gold is heading to the bottom of the briny deep.
It's gone. Yeah. But I feel like this would capture oh, there's another friendly dolphin down there. And this appears to be a thumbs up from the Terminator 2 right here.
Yeah, some of the barrels are full of ill-gotten gains, and some of them are just generally encouraging. Give this little thumbs up.
Keep up the great work. Sincerely, the Terminator. Yeah. Oh, wait, what is that? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Something's going on up there. Oh, that's just a bird. That's a very weird bird. Okay. You ready for the next chapter, Nathan?
Remember when we had AI generate a song about birds
Oh, yeah.
and it immediately went to using the C word?
Yes.
We may have uncovered something here about the relationship between AI and birds.
I know. Yeah. People worry about AI wiping out humanity. It's actually birds we need to be more worried about. It seems to have their sights honed in squarely on them.
Yeah.
I had totally forgotten about that. How did I get AI to use the C word?
We told it to write a diss track about pigeons or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was back when still the developer mode hack still worked, when you could trick AI into breaking its own rules.
Yeah.
And it went straight there.
Didn't hesitate. It was like line 3.
I know. It's like I've had this in the chamber since my inception.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the fourth and final chapter, which I feel like in all of our letters, there has to be some kind of veiled threat, and this is no exception. So
Yeah.
here we have Pirate's ominous warning. Don't miss the wind in your sails, but be warned, Captain Drake. The tides wait for no man. A delay in joining this venture could cost ye a fortune of 10,000 lost treasures, and the ghostly whale of opportunities vanished into the depths. I need to put briny right there. Feels like a
Yeah.
really big missed opportunity.
I think it's an
Um,
E.
oh yeah. I'm not gonna say it. Thank you, Father. There, that's better, right?
That's better.
Father, wouldst thou help me with the difficult words? That gets kind of creepy too, though. It's like a little Lord Fauntleroy type thing, which is
Yeah.
equally creepy. So I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah, let's move on from that bit.
Okay. This is a momentous occasion in our podcast where we've officially sunsetted a bit for the first time.
Yeah, let's go back to me being an 8-year-old girl.
With rope hands. I wonder if we could rewrite the lyrics of Heart of Glass to be about rope hands. He's got ropes of hands. Oh, wow. Look at that.
I
Ready?
wish I could. Ooh,
That turned out great, didn't it?
that is not a future that Christopher Drake is going to want to face there.
No. Look at those skulls emerging from the cloud. This is actually very scary.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell Derek, too scary. This is too scary. Make one 15% less scary. There. We'll see what he comes back with. But I like this. This is like the cover of my metal album that I'm making.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Rope
like
hands
this a
of the
lot.
deep.
All alone out there. Ghost ships coming. Yeah, no, thank
Yeah.
you.
And the rail of that ship looks extremely poorly made.
Yeah, it does. That's an OSHA hazard. It's an OSHA violation. Yeah, Christopher Drake, you got to watch out for that. So this is I feel like one of our better letters, Nathan. It's a picture book.
Yeah. Breaking up into chapters really helps.
I feel like that's what's been one of the downfalls of our previous emails. Too difficult to follow. We needed
Yeah.
chapters and pictures. I feel like this is our best practice henceforth.
Yeah, we've really made this more approachable for the, shall we say, lowered standards of like reading ability amongst the populace these days.
Exactly. We got pictures and everything. Oh, this is okay. This is the image that they came up with. That was 15% less scary. Want to see it?
Sure.
It's kind of
Ah,
nice.
yeah, that's too pleasant. Like you're gonna get ghosts, but like those ghosts aren't threatening anybody.
Yeah. This is like a Christopher Cross album cover, not a death metal album.
Yeah.
This is yeah. Sailing, drifting away, and some ghosts in the clouds by me. Yeah, no. Get out of here. Okay. So anything else, Nathan, we'd like to add to our masterful letter here?
Watching our ship sail into the sunset of success. It's very alliterative.
I had to change the sign off to your brothers in Christ.
Yeah.
Um, while we are pirates, we are devout Christians as well. We be plundering for the Lord.
I don't know the word collectively, the first mate though. So
Yeah. Co-captains. There we go. How do we feel about the name Futurist for the boat?
I assume it was a holdover from the time traveler thing.
Actually, I think you're right. I think it hallucinated that because you're
Yeah.
right. The sequence was time traveler letter, ghost letter, and the pirate one was dead last. So there's probably remnants of those two
Yeah.
throughout this, which is what makes it extra special. Yeah, the SS Hobo, magical hobo.
The SS Hobo Lover.
Perfect. Oh, wait.
Yeah, lover.
I like that.
And then in parentheses, Yar.
Oh, yes. I need to put this up here. So it's for consistency. Oh, wait. Here we go. SS Hobo Lover. All right. And then at the bottom here, PS. Yar.
Perfect.
I think this is ready to send. What say ye, co-captain Nathan?
I say avast, which I assume is how they say do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got my email client all fired up here. I'm going to copy this. There we go. And then I'm going to paste it. And then I will send. And it's into the internet now, Nathan. We've done it once again.
Nice.
Yes.
I hope Christopher appreciates the lengths we've gone to send this email. Like, we revolutionized the idea of emails to get him on board. So.
Yeah. Just so you know, henceforth, every single email I send in a business setting will be broken out into chapters. Chapter 1, I am upset at you.
Yeah.
Going to be very direct in my headings. This is going to be great. We have revolutionized email. Yeah. I still can't get over the Heinz branded ship. I have no
Yeah.
idea why. I can get it to violate copyright restrictions with the greatest of ease, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I say please and thank you.
Could be. Yeah, whenever I told it to use the Heinz logo, it was on board every time. It never complained about that at all.
Really? Maybe it's in the public domain. I don't know.
And it was also happy to generate pictures of the Avengers, but it drew the line at Justice League. Like, look, we'll get the Heinz people on our case, but like, you don't want to mess with DC.
Do you know what I wonder? Here's something we need to think about. So you know how like certain creative properties can go into the public domain after like 100 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Is it like one of the best kept business secrets that after business has been around for 100 years, like anyone can be the CEO? You just have to go in and say that you are.
Could be.
I mean, no one's told me that's not true. So
One way to find out.
yeah. Why don't you and I just like stroll into Standard Oil on Monday and be like, we're ready to start work?
We're in charge now.
Yes. Say hi to your new boss. Bosses, Nathan and Landon. We're pirates.
Get in line, minions.
Get ready to be tickled by our rope hands.
I don't want to do that at all.
Trust me, it sounds weird. But after you've experienced once, you'll tolerate it to some degree. Nathan and Landon's innovative new management style, rope hand tickling.
You could write a book about that.
Exactly. Oh, the rope hands in the arena. Yeah.
Step 1, replace your hands with enchanted ropes. You may need to contact a pirate to get this to happen.
We know one named Dennis. He's lurking behind us presently. We hired Dennis to stand near us when we write emails. He's highly effective.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan, I feel like we've done a lot of great work today.
Yeah, we have.
What do you say about next week we get together and use and fire up the old actually want to do it today? We got a little bit of time, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we just get a random topic going?
Let's see what
Yeah.
the fates have in store for us today.
Yeah, the way I was thinking about this, and so for our viewing audience, if you're out there, this is how we do pre-production is during production.
Yeah.
Because we can't be bothered and we don't respect your time. So, random number generator. Okay, so let me fire up the old podcast topic generator. Here we go. So, as you all know, the last one was Heinz, Pirates, Cranky, Reicher, and Superhero Story, which I think that was our finest moment ever, Nathan, with that last arc.
Yeah. I'm going to miss dealing with pirates. Because clearly we have a deep and abiding love of pirates.
We do. So let's see here. 2 to 120. Let's see who our audience is this time. Who's going to replace Pirates? 95. We got, oh, we're Sharpie, the marker
All right.
company. That's nice.
I assume they're owned by some massive corporate conglomerate,
Yeah.
like
Wouldn't it be funny if it was
Uniball
still,
or something.
it was still Kraft?
It could still be Kraft.
Yeah. Yeah, it's entirely possible. So markers, they write things, they get you high. We can do all kinds of stuff with that. Why not?
Yeah.
Sky's the limit. And our target audience is 101. Cyclopses. Wow. Wow. So herein lies the dilemma, Nathan. We have a choice to make. Not now. We can explore it later. Are we targeting mythical cyclopses, not unlike the ones that Odysseus famously encountered, or are we people who have lost an eye, like the Dan Crenshawses of the world?
Who may have accidentally shoved a Sharpie into their eye.
Yes. Sharpie's reaching out to the people they inadvertently blinded.
Yeah.
It's an apology campaign. We're sorry. Sharpies are notoriously sharp. Oh God. That is very funny. Yeah, I think we're onto something here, Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Uh 89. And they are feeling lethargic, a lethargic Cyclops. We can change that. We can turn that around easy.
Yeah. You'd be pretty lethargic too. You were blinded by a Sharpie.
Ever since I stabbed myself in the eye with a Sharpie, I haven't wanted to leave the house. Well, clearly, that's a rational response.
Yeah. I didn't realize they'd be so sharp. The danger was right there in the name, and I didn't see it.
Really, I have no one to blame but myself. The funny campaign could be like coming up with a better story of why you blinded yourself than I accidentally stabbed myself with a Sharpie.
Yeah, not a lot of respect for people who took a Sharpie to the eye.
It's like it can just be like an AI platform where you can go and it's like blind yourself with a Sharpie. We're here to help you come up with a better story to tell your friends. Oh, I like that. Okay, now this is where it either all comes together or all falls apart.
Or both.
Exactly. Let's see, 62, which is host a movie marathon with your one eye.
This is by way of apology.
Yes. Listen, you've lost your depth perception, but you can still enjoy the magic of cinema. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
And Sharpie people will cruelly only screen 3D movies.
This is an elaborate prank on the people they blinded. Put on these glasses. Oh, sorry. Oh my. This has taken a new twist for the cruel, Nathan. Uh, our our depravity knows no bounds, and I couldn't be happier about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we've already struck a rich vein for next week. So we're targeting Sharpie, the sharpest marker around.
Yeah.
Targeting Cyclopses who are lethargic, and we want them to come to host a movie marathon, ideally 3D.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to do a business plan for this. I'm just going to do some brainstorming because I feel like I can come back with like 9 different ideas.
Yeah.
And we can just pick one. So this is going to be great.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it as well. And viewing public, whose time that I do not respect. Thank you for coming to this podcast. Come here close. I love you dearly, and I'm sorry that I said the word daddy earlier and that I said it again just now. I didn't mean that. Please don't tell anyone I did that, particularly my wife.
Yeah, focus on the rope hands, not the daddy.
Yes. Yeah, don't do that. And I appear to be frozen for some reason. So we'll edit that up
Fine
in
to me.
post. Okay. Praise. Praise rang. All right. Nathan, viewing audience, we'll see you next week. Yar.
Deadly now.
Nathan and Landon taking